Doddy the Great, for me, last season, got beat by some of the best handicapped horses over hurdles last year. So, when finishing second here, when running over 2 mile, that's the key for Doddy the Great. The 2 mile form is really good. Didn't need to go up to 2.5. They went up to 2.5 at Cheltenham. Now, obviously, Nicky Henderson's horses at Cheltenham ran appallingly, and then didn't stay, I don't think, at Ayr next time out when sent off the 7-4 favourite. I think he went off 7-4 because they know they've got a really well handicapped horse. It just doesn't want that far. If we go back to its 2 mile form, it was second at Cheltenham behind Go Dante. Well, Go Dante was winning that day off a mark of 125. Is now currently rated 134, so £9 higher, and probably should have won last time out at Aintree when completely missing the start, ending up finishing 5th, but had lost probably 20-25 lengths, if not more. You know, if the horse had won that, it would have probably been rated 140. Well, if you say that and look at Doddy the Great getting beat by Go Dante by a length and a half when the winner's gone up £15 and Doddy the Great is only £1 higher. Doddy the Great is rated 132 now, got beat by Go Dante off 131. So then you go, okay, but he got beat again next time out when he was 4th. He was 4th. He was 4th behind Iberico Lord in the Betfair Hurdle. Iberico Lord ended up running in the Champion Hurdle at Cheltenham, went off 11-1. Nicky Henderson form obviously knocks that down in terms of his horses were running appallingly. But I bet he is a Champion Hurdle class. We really liked Iberico Lord. We'd said the form was really strong, including that Sandown race behind Under Control. Iberico Lord probably is a Grade 1 horse. Second was Lo de Sud. Lo de Sud was getting beat off 129 that day. Then went to the Cheltenham Festival for the County Hurdle and finished second again off a £6 higher mark. Is now rated 138. I still think is well handicapped. So Lo de Sud is £9 higher now and I think can go up again. And back in third was Go Dante, who, as I said, was running off 129 that day, is now rated 134. I mean, the form is just really, really strong. I don't get why Doddy the Great is went up in trip. He didn't need to. He was just beaten by very well handicapped horses. I know he stayed on well in the Betfair Hurdle, but after getting beat at Cheltenham, I imagine they went back to the same trip thinking maybe it was our form that messed up Doddy the Great at Cheltenham, you know, a yard form, whereas I think it was just the trip. Drop him back in trip, I think he'll be absolutely fine, Doddy the Great. He's got form at Cheltenham. I mean, I don't know if he's even entered in the... I'm just having a look. Does he have an entry in the... There are no entries yet for it. The Greatwood Hurdle. I'd love to see Doddy the Great stay over hurdles, but I do think he did look a big horse last year. I think we'll see him over fences, and he's definitely one I want to keep on side over fences. I think he's very good, and as soon as he starts to get handicap marks, hopefully over fences, or if he runs over hurdles, his 132 mark is not high enough. That's Doddy the Great. I really like him.